Hello everyone, welcome to this explanation. So this video is continuation of recursive old question discussion of on recursive function part 2. Okay, so I think this is question number 5. So question number 5 is write a program to calculate the sum of digits of a 5-digit number entered by user using a recursive function. Okay, so I have already solved this question in my compiler, so let me go to there and I'll execute and show you this. Okay, so here I have taken a function REC and the argument is long int. So I have declared a number that is n, and for storing the sum of the digit I have declared a variable s. So enter the number of which sum you want to find. Scanner %d address of n. Okay, so I think it's ld because long int we have taken. Next I'll call the function recursion rec and I am passing the value of n here. So whatever the value comes after going to the function and solving it, it is stored in the s variable, and finally we will print the sum of digit as s. Okay, now let's go to the function part. So recursive long int n is there. If the value of n is 0, it means that if no digit is there, so we return 0. Else we are going to return n mod 10. Okay, so if you see, this is for finding the each digit, last digit. For example, if I take a number 1 2 3 4, so n by 10, what it does, it returns 4. Okay, that is the remainder part. Plus it is going to call itself, REC is going to call itself, and while calling it is used to pass the value, that is previous value. Okay, so if you are confused, let me explain you. So it is like return n mod 10, okay, plus REC and divide by 10. Okay, so let us take the number, let us take the number as 1 2 3 4. So what happens, n by 10 is 4, so 4 plus recursion n by 10 is 1 2 3. Okay, so again it goes to the function. Finally again next step, this is first step. So in next calling, what it becomes, now n by 10 is, as the number is 1 2 3, so n mod 10 is 3. 4 plus 3 plus recursion 1 2. Next iteration it becomes 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus recursion 1. Next step, 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus recursion 0. And finally the value, if n equals to 0, we are returning 0. So it becomes 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0. Okay. So let me execute this. Enter the value of n, 1 2 3 4. So the sum of digit is 10. Okay. Fine. So let's go to the next question. Okay, let's go to next question. So next question is, I think, question number 6. So we have to write a program to evaluate the following series up to nth term specified by the user. Here the factorial must be calculated by recursion. Okay, so the series is x divided by 1 factorial minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x5 by 5 factorial and so on. Okay, so let me solve this question. So here as include is there. Okay, so here we'll also include math.h, okay, because we are going to use power function, that is power function. Next let us declare a function factorial as they have asked in question. So int fact, int n. Okay, so we'll be using the concept of factorial, finding factorial using recursion. So I hope you have already done that question. That's a very basic question. After that, let's go to, okay, let me write int main. Okay, so let me declare some variables, sum whose value will be 0, numerator, denominator, and also a value x. Next, let us take integer value n, I, and one value for sign. Okay, sign for that plus and minus thing. Fine. Let us take printf, enter the value of x and n. Okay, so x is the numerator part. Okay, this one, x cubed by 3 factorial. So x is this part and n is the number of term. Okay, so scanf percentage d. Sorry, I think x is float. Yeah, so percentage of percentage d, address of x and address of n. Okay, so next, for I equals to 1, I less than equals to n, and I plus plus. Here it's very simple series question type. Okay, so we'll find the value of numerator. Value of numerator is power x comma 2 into I minus 1. Okay, so it gives the value of, first the value becomes x, then it becomes x cubed, then it becomes x5, like this, using this function. Next, let's find the denominator. So it is nothing but factorial. Yeah, so fact 2 into I minus 1, and next is for sign. Okay, plus and minus, alternative plus and minus, so it is power minus 1 comma I plus 1. Finally, we'll find the sum. So sum equals to sum plus sign into numerator by denominator. Okay, so that's all. This will give the series for our question. Okay, so I think this code is very simple. We are also running cosine and sine series. Now the thing is, we have to call this fact function. We have used two functions. So power function, it is already in math.h, so no need to go there. Fact function we are calling. Now they have asked us to use the factorial as recursive function. Fine, so here we'll use the recursive code. So I'll be just adjusting here my code. Okay, so fact function it is calling. So let's go to the fact function. Okay, sorry, I forgot to print the sum. Okay, so please print the sum here. Printf, the sum of series is percentage f and sum. Okay, now let's go to the fact function. So int fact int n. So we know the factorial function, recursive function. If n is equals to 1 or n equals to 0, what we do? We return 1, else we return n into fact n minus 1. Yeah, let me write it again. Return n into fact n minus 1. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's all for the recursive function. Though the question was a bit looking a bit hard, but it's nothing there. Okay, this is simple series function, and for the factorial we'll simply call factorial function and use the recursive function here. Yeah, so next question can be write a program to find to check whether a number is Armstrong or not, whether a number is prime or not, is recursive function. So that question I think you can do. So next I'm planning to upload a question series, a theory question series. Yeah, so all chapters theory question I'll be discussing. So I'll not give solution, I'll just give you the questions, like this type of question, this type of question, so that you can study yourself. Okay, so if you want me to make video on any other topic, please let me know. Till then, stay safe and thank you.